Welcome to my channel Angel Beats and Pai Manwa. Don't forget to click the like, share, and subscribe button on my channel.
MYRNE episode 4 is interesting, so let's go. Is it just the three of us that came here? Since he told us to teleport in three, I guess we can go around on our own. Should we go look around the mansion together? Bedroom? It seems like the same gender will share a bedroom. So this is the dining room. Common dining room. Seems like we'll be eating yet starting from today's dinner. Trek. The trek is tranquil. It's nice for couples to have private time together. Should we follow the trek and look around the island? The island is not that big. I think it requires safely to be stuck here for a few months. That is how we'll be close with each other. Don't you think so, secretive lady? Is Obsidian. Obsidian? Isn't that more of a glass mineral rather than a jewel? It said that the jewel ID is automatically set by magical powers in accordance with the individual characteristic. Maybe the characteristics are similar to Obsidian. I was granted the name of the mineral instead of a jewel because I am not high-ranking number. Obsidian is a mineral that breaks sharply. In my hometown, a woman's heart who was broken by sorrow is compared to Obsidian. He still thinks that I am MYRNE. Well, what my ID means, I think he can get to know me and think about it slowly. Didn't we come here to find true love? You're right, Obsidian. For your information, my jewel name is Pure Platinum. It is the most pure metal. You find that, my love. It's also pure. Oh my, the atmosphere between them is strange, right? Is there already a love line? Platinum is very bold. Platinum has shown an interest towards Obsidian from the start. Is it because he thought that she is MYRNE? What will happen if Obsidian is not MYRNE then? Wow, I'm curious about that too. Now, no one still knows who MYRNE is yet. We will find out if we keep watching. Whether Platinum is attracted to Pink Diamond or to Obsidian. Isn't it uncomfortable to walk? Because I don't think that shoes are good to walk on this kind of paths. I'm fine, you don't need to worry. If you don't mind, can I hold your hands? Would her feet be comfortable even if you held her hands? You are light like a feather, Obsidian. That's impolite, Platinum. You don't even ask for her consent. To think that I'll be stuck with such an old-fashioned guy for a few months is already boring. Don't you think so, lady? If it is MYRNE, she won't feel uncomfortable in this situation, right? Rather, I'm not sure. Wouldn't it be more fun if the men are more diverse? Should I make a prediction? Obsidian, the main character of this fifth jewel boss, will be no other than you. Do you hear that just now? Platinum is completely rushing towards Obsidian. It seems like Alessandro is interested in Obsidian too, but he lost his chance to Platinum, right? Ah, she already has two men in her hands. I also can feel that Obsidian is the main character for Jewel Boss this time. Which one does Obsidian likes? Platinum, Alessandri. Women's Dom. How was the island tour, everyone? Miss Obsidian, you went with two men. I'm curious. I think both of them are good people. Miss Obsidian, do you have someone you are interested in between the two of them? We are curious too. Obsidian's heart, which one will it be? What should I answer? If it's Maria, what will she say? Who is Maria's preference? You can answer honestly, Lord Lysia. The voice in my head. Is it magic? I think I will be too difficult to portray Maria's emotion. I think it will be too difficult to portray Maria's emotion. Please answer with the emotion of Lori Lysia. Who is the man that you are most attracted to right now? The man that I'm attracted to as Lori Lysia. I don't have anyone I like. You don't have anyone you like? Yes. I was nervous since I needed to act, so I didn't have time to look closely at the men. I think I need to know them better to know. I understand. Can I even answer like this? She doesn't have anyone she likes. She's honest. It's not easy to answer like that. Platinum appealed to her so many times, but it didn't work for Obsidian. If Platinum knows this, he'll be quite upset. On the other hand, doesn't this mean that Alexandria still have a chance? Garnet also has a chance. Garnet went with the other two female jurors, right? How was the atmosphere over there? Men's dumb. She kept falling, couldn't even find the direction, and she can't even open the door by herself. How can a person be that clumsy? It's not like she just came out after being trapped somewhere. It seems like that woman really bothers you a lot, huh? How can you not be? It feels like she fell down the stairs if you... It feels like she will fall down the stairs if you take your eyes off her. What is the name of those boats? I couldn't hear it earlier. Ah, it's Pearl and Obscene. The one who kept falling is Amestia. So the one that you find likable between those two of them. Shouldn't you wait a little longer to know that? I can feel it after just 3 seconds though, whether she's my woman or not. 3 seconds. I knew it at a glance. The woman who will capture my heart. Platinum. It's Obsidian. I just can feel it. That this is the one. You said that your ideal type is Pink Diamond. Do you think that she is that Obsidian girl? I'm not sure. It might be or might be not. But if that girl is really Pink Diamond, I want to marry her immediately. The jewel that you are most interested in, Alexandria, I don't know yet. The jewel that you are most interested in, Garnet, I still don't know yet. The jewel you are most interested in, that I still don't know. It seems like everyone is still be careful. The jewelry that you're most interested in, pearl. Platinum face is my type, but now that I think of it, it is a transform appearance anyway, right? It is hard. Well, saying they don't know each other's true face yet. It's the first day, of course, they didn't know each other. Aren't there too many people who haven't talked to each other yet? I think their hearts might change again when they gather together at dinner. Will Platini's hand change too? I'm curious. On the first day of the jewel boss party, all of you need to make your own dinner. The one that in front of you is the home meal that the Imperial folks enjoy the most. It is boss soup. Each of you please choose and add your desired ingredient and complete the dishes. Can we just choose? You need to prepare it yourself too. Choose the one that you are confident in preparing. The jewel who is skillful at cooking the first cuisine will be popular with the Imperial people, right? It's good thing to be interested in the first food, clothing and shelter. You could hurt your hand if you did it wrongly. Will you be alright? Yes, because it's hard and round. If you slip it, you could hurt your hand. Ah, now that I remember a jewel from the previous show, hurt her hand while peeling the potatoes, right? I remember that saying. Because she spoiled princess, she made a face where she saw the blood as she was afraid. Since the royal family doesn't usually cook on their own, the fact that you need to nip the potatoes board, I knew it from the first time after watching that show. Why is everyone looking at me? Pink Diamond. Yes? The princess who lost blood and knife. That was the Pink Diamond. I'm really hopeless at cooking. I didn't know that cooking is this difficult. I need to be nice to the servant who works in the kitchen. Do you want to learn cooking? I'd rather double the chef's salary. I hate to even look at the knife or the blood. You are handling the knife easily really well. Obsidian. Ah, I made a mistake. Since I was treated like a man in the Root family, I had no choice but to get used to doing chores. However, MYRNE is someone who has never done this kind of work. This is practice. What should I say? My mind is blank. That is cool. I could tell your personality by looking at the way you handle the knife. So you're a delicate and meticulous person. Is the personality that I personally like. Should I help you cut them? I would appreciate it if you did. Contrary to my worries, it tastes better. Huh? Were you worried? I remember the bizarre food that they ate on the first dinner during the first season of the Jewel Boss. Bizarre food. The soup was burnt and they turned black as they put lot of butter, and yet the meat wasn't even cooked. I remember Perodot who ate it all up and even said it's good. It became an issue then when it was revealed that Perodot is the crown prince. The whole empire was turned upside down. If it's the fair jewel boss, isn't it 20 years ago? Remember that? Seems like both of you are quite old. The railroads were off to air. Haha, the more ripe the man, the cooler they are, Lady Pearl. But it's prohibited to reveal the jury's personal information. Is it okay for us to make assumptions through conversation like this? Should we test it? Garnet, how old were you when the first jewel of Boss Ed? Oh, me, hmm, you can't reveal information about your real identity. If you try to reveal it, the protection magic will be activated automatically. If the protection magic is activated more than thrice, the jewel will be won. And their jewel choice to have a one-on-one date with the jewel that they like will be forfeited. Please be careful to not lose your precious jewel choice, everyone. So this is the system. It's okay to make assumption through conversation, but you can't talk about it directly. They will let me off the hook twice, right? Yeah, that's why be careful, you kid. I'm not a kid. No, I won't say anything. Alexandra, why do you ask me that? You should make up a lie for an unanswered possible. You should make up a lie for an unanswerable question, Garnet. Lied, you said. Then, is it allowed to act as someone else completely? Does he suspect that I might be someone else pretending to be MYRNE because of my cooking skill? Acting is also allowed. If their identity is lost, you may approach them by focusing on their background rather than their pure love, right? Acting is necessary. Ah, right. Right. That is the charm of this jewel boss. The more secret they are, the more the other person will get curious and want to know more about you. That is why it is more fun. Isn't that so, Obsidia? Seems like you're curious about me. I'm so curious, it drives me crazy. Wow, isn't this almost a public confession? But is Obsidia really MYRNE? It was strange for me too, to say she's MYRNE. She's really good at cooking. Watching them today, didn't Pale feel somehow like MYRNE? You're right, looking at her now, the color is pretty similar too. Oh, I'm confused. Well, just like Pale says, someone might be acting right. If I was MYRNE, I would have practiced cooking first when I joined the 5th season Jewel Boss. Because otherwise, my identity might be exposed during the cooking time on the first day. You're right. Someone who can recognize that is MYRNE through her cooking skill might approach her. That might not be true love. Is Platinum still thinking that Obsidia is MYRNE? I don't know. First, I think it's true that he still likes Obsidia. What about Obsidia? It was my first time making dinner and eating it myself. It was fun, am I right? I think it's thanks to Obsidia. The cooking is delicious. You are great at it. It was a relief that the ingredients that came out are the ones that I practice. Ah, so you practice. I should have practiced in advance too. It was my first time doing this. I was so perplexed, and I was only a nuisance to the others. You are not. It was delicious, you did well though. So where's your hometown? In the warm side or cold side? Don't ask a lady question. I won't answer it. Men's dumb. It was the first time for us to gather together and talk. How was it? About what? While talking with them, there were some people that felt different to me. Ah, me too. Really? So you all hearts are fickle. Platinum, does that mean that it's not the case for you? Well, I'm the type of someone who once I'm curious about something, I'll dig it up until the answer is out. Starting now, we start affinity choice, where you convey your heart to the jewel you like. On the card that is floating above the magic circle, please write down how you feel for the person that you like. Say the name of the person that you choose and their magic circle will be connected to the room. If you put the card in the magic circle, the other person will receive your card. Then please start to choose now. Would everyone have made up their mind? Even so, I do have some idea about some of them though. So one might potentially receive multiple cards, right? On the other hand, if someone receives all cards, it's possible that someone else won't get a single card. After the dinner, would everyone's heart change or would they still be the same? I'm so curious. My goodness, all three men chose obsidian. Have we even gotten such a vote given only to one person? Obsidian charms are truly amazing. I had no idea that even Garnet would choose obsidian. Garnet, I chose obsidian for the affinity choice. It's just the way she handled the knife was cool. At first I thought she was a little coy. It's like she seemed different. I sent the card to Miss Obsidian. At first, although her first impression was impressive, after we talked, I could feel that she's a good match for me more than I expected. It's Obsidian, of course. I'm not interested in other women right now. Once I'm into something, I usually don't care about anything else. I choose Mr. Garnet. He was good to me. He looks kind. I choose Mr. Platinum for affinity choice. It's just for some reason I'm attracted to him besides his face, his aura. I sent it to Mr. Alessandri. Since it's just the first day, I don't know yet, but after I talked to him earlier, he seems nice. Can I even say it like this? I see. Well done, Lisa. Thanks to you, the first shooting ended successfully. I think I made a little mistake during the cooking earlier though. It's alright. If MYRNE were to participate in the fifth jury boss as planned, we would have asked her to add similarity too. Yes, every time the jurors boss is hosted, we will reveal one person's personal detail in order to tempt other jurors to participate. It is also called Doorbuster. We reveal the Crown Prince's participation in the first jury boss. Prior to the shooting, His Royal Highness Crown Prince intentionally changed how he talks and behaves differently than how he used to, and practically it to avoid being recognized as the Crown Prince. We also plan to start the shoot after MYRNE went through the same training. That is why the mistake that you made right now can be interested as acting in order to conceal MYRNE identity. I see. What a relief. So it's okay to make a little mistake. But of course, you can't keep making mistake. Because it will lead the viewers to suspect that there is no MYRNE among the jewels. It's only the first day. It could change. Then, shall we match today's shooting video and talk about it together? Alright. First, few days later, then does that mean Obsidian and Alexandra connect? Although you are quiet, you are strong, Alexandra. If Platinum knows this, he will be sad. Amestia and Pearl also didn't get any pick. My heart hurt to see it. It's only the first day, it could change. You're right, it's just the likability. If they behave more activity, it might change. The first day of the Jewel Boss show, His Royal Highness Crown Prince and Her Highness Crown Princess are here with us. I'm really curious to see how tomorrow turns out. Now, lastly, if you were recommend a part to focus on in the next episode to people, what will it be? I think everyone is most curious about the how platinum will appear. He doesn't know who Obisidia will pick. That's right. I'm also curious about that the most. I'm really curious. How can I wait until the next episode? I hope Platinum and Obisidia will connect at instant. Day 2. You woke up early, Obisidia, because the sea is beautiful. Does it remind you about the sea in your hometown? MYRNE is the royal princess who came from the 8th Empire like you, so it won't be hard for you to handle questions about identity. Syria is a country whose main industry is maritime trading. It's a place with a lot of knowledge, interchange, and is rich in culture. The people emotion also adjust quickly to changes and they are open. Like me and Marina, that is why they chose me, who is from the same nationality as the substitute. If I talk about the serious things like yeah, I'll be seen like Marina, but I don't know. If it was Marina, she will hide her identity. Sea is pretty anyway. I like to see the sunrise. To believe that you are also diligent. There is no end to your charms. Then do you also like to walk along the beach while watching the sunrise? There is no reason to not like it. Then if you are being carried by a man, why at it? Would it be strange if I refuse? If it was Marina? Marina was popular for her carefree personality. Even after she got married though, there are rumors that she had multiple handsome lovers. The promiscuous social culture of the Sixth Empire, which she married to, made her become even more carefree. How can you discuss love before finding out about body capability? Then rather than simply rejecting him, it's the same as yesterday though. I don't like boring things. I made a mistake. I can't believe I make you bored, lady. Then I'll give you a new experience today.